It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense. And we all like to see so bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low if you want this groove. Now take it to the floor.
Here we go. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Chargers. Fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one caught right side by Knox. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They go play action with Mahomes. Fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll run. It's Barkley. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, L.A. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Chargers 14, Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Allen. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They go back to Allen. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's complete left side to Worthy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3rd down.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Olsen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
60 Bison. Go!
They'll run it here with Saquon. He's got space inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be Out of bounds down around the 40. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game. They're chasing points.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chargers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one caught LaDante Wester. A good spot. Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for Steelers.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Fire on these two. Fire on these two.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. On the give, this is Allen. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On third down, Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Allen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Olsen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for LA. And even 30 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Steelers' 42-yard line.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that 1st down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Wester now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball's out. The Chargers have it. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chargers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He takes off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And the Steelers first down.
One last shot now for Mahomes. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And this was as good as it gets. All three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_MUT. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.